Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and privilege to be delivering this speech given the situation that we are in. Amidst all these unfortunate circumstances, may this give you a sense of hope and pride as I close this year's graduation ceremony. Before anything else, I want to take this opportunity to thank Iloilo National High School for the amazing 6 years that I have spent in this institution. I am proud to say that the number of years this school has molded me contributed a lot into who I am today. Most people may know me as INHS SHS first ever with highest honors, or sometimes as somebody who represented the Philippines in the biggest science competition in the world. Either way, people often remember me because of my achievements. As ironic as it may sound, I would rather not want to be known because of those titles, for I believe that it should not be the awards that define a person's worth. No matter how small or big an accomplishment is, you measure its size by the obstacles you have overcome in order to reach it. Because of that, I want to be remembered as someone who did not bow down to life's trials, and as somebody who remained faithful despite all challenges encountered. Contrary to what people always say, my life has never been perfect. My best friends can attest how I was shattered when my parents got separated, how I was downhearted when my favorite aunt migrated to the US for good, and how I was wrecked when my most beloved ninong died. These happened one after another during my last years in high school. Not to mention that on top of all these, I had to spend sleepless nights juggling my academics, extracurricular activities, research, and church obligations. Of course, there are times which made me think about giving up. Going through situations that you have least expected to happen is never easy, but what matters the most is how you're going to cope with it. Instead of letting these painful circumstances distract and ruin me, I made them as my motivation to strive harder. To cut the long story short, I remained being passionate with my studies, set higher goals, and worked diligently in order to reach them. I may have big problems, but I have a bigger God. I know I am not the only one who has overcome adversities throughout my high school years. All of us have our own stories of survival that are worthy of recognition. Perhaps some people had it worse than mine, but I realize that no matter what you're going through, it will always depend on your attitude to rise amidst all the hardships. We must instill in our minds that as we thread our paths towards success, there would always be twists and turns, but we need to find the courage to keep moving forward. At the end of the day, it's not our accomplishments or failures that are counted. It's our determination and perseverance in achieving our goals. Because for me, medals and certificates are momentary in significance, and what you've become as a person is a better mark in life. I hope that my story will remind people that in the end of challenges, there is triumph, and the key to reign triumphant is not giving up. My dear batchmates, we all deserve a keen sense of pride for not giving up. We have made it. But all of us know that we could not have reached this far without the people who constantly motivated us to keep going. Hence, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to all who have helped us in the realization of our purpose and the pursuit of our aspirations. To the INHS faculty and staff, our heartfelt gratitude for all your efforts to ensure the success of our school, for providing all opportunities possible and giving us support in any way. To our teachers, for your endearing efforts of imparting education and wisdom, and for teaching us not only lessons from our textbooks, but lessons and values in real life. To our beloved parents, thank you for all your sacrifices. Without you and your unconditional love, we won't be where we are today. Most of all, to the Father Almighty, we thank you for your constant guidance and unceasing love. We may not understand your will all the time, but we know that your plans will always be better than ours. To all my batchmates, this ending may be far from what we have envisioned, but let us not be disheartened. After all, this day marks our triumph over all the rigorous academic trainings and challenges, a manifestation of all our hard work, efforts, and sacrifices. Now, here we are, about to step up towards another milestone waiting ahead of us. And as we embark on another journey, may we continue to embody all the learnings and values Iloilo National High School has taught us. May we use them, along with all our talents and gifts, for the greater glory of God by helping our fellow men, especially those who belong to the last, the least, and the lost. Thank you and congratulations, Batch 2020. To God be the highest glory.